What's up? Today I'm going to show you a review and install how to install a scope on a uh, Daisy 840 BB gun / pellet gun. Okay. First thing, I'm using a Tasco scope. Um, it's a RF3 7x20. Um, so yeah, let's get to it. First of all, um, you will for all this you will need if it doesn't come if your scope does not come with mounts, then you need to get some scope mounts. You will need a flat or a Phillips screwdriver, and yeah, that's all. So get out my tripod here. Just 1 second. Well, I'm having some technical difficulties right now. Just hold on 1 second. Still here. Okay. Now, set this camera up. Probably should have had this out to begin with, huh? Okay. Now, the first thing you will do is figure out, with all scopes, there's going to be the end that you need to look through, and it's always obvious, like which side you need to be looking through. When you first put it on, try to make sure you don't put it on backwards, is what I'm trying to say. So the best way to figure that out, if you don't already know, or it doesn't say it in the manual or anywhere, is go outside or just go somewhere and look through the scope. And once you look through the scope, try to see if it's magnified. It's hard to see through mine. Mine's actually pretty good. You just can't see through the camera lens. But try to see if it makes it smaller or bigger. And whatever side makes it bigger, of course, is going to be the one that you would want to put on your one your eye to be looking through. Okay. So I recommend keeping these on when you're fixing to install the scope, so your scope can't really get scratched or anything. But yeah. So now to install. Other guns, like any other regular gun, you would just have to get a rail. But there is more detailed into how to put a scope on. But if you don't have the rail, you have to get a rail and put the rail on, and then mount the scope to the rail. But we already have the rail, thank goodness. So now, what you're gonna do is first I'm gonna move this camera to where y'all can see it. Okay. Now you would take your scope and whatever one made it bigger, make sure that's the one pointing towards the back of the gun. So now I think that's where I had it. So now all you would do is set it on the rail, and it might not look like it went on or anything, but if it's already kind of tight, loosen them up a little bit, or you can just do like this, put it on there and slide it up. But really it's just easier to loosen them up and set it on there. And then once it's set on there, don't tighten it or anything, just kind of easy pick it up and see how you like it, like how close you want your eye to it. So you want it like that, or you want your eye on the scope, which I really wouldn't recommend with this scope, because I had it like that and it didn't really look that good when I was looking through it. So this is about where I had it. Now what you would do is just kind of push down on it a little bit, push down on the scope, and then tighten snug. You don't want to tighten really tight, because you're not going to be holding the scope to hold the gun or anything, like a handle or anything. You don't want to do that. You just want it snug, and since the rail on here is plastic, you don't want it real tight, or it would break the plastic and then your scope would fall off. So now your strap is mounted to your Daisy 840 BB gun air rifle. Shoots pellets and BBs. So there you go. Next video that I'll be doing is a review on the actual gun itself. So stick around and you can see that video coming shortly.